Hey guys, welcome back to play Courtesan of Rome, Chapter 5. A Cassius poetry reading. Will you play Peacemaker or stoke the flames of war? No, we're gonna be Peacemaker because I am not trying to stir any trouble. Courtesan of Rome. 8 years ago in Gaul. You're in the wilds of Gaul, having escaped your village after Rome's first attack. Your father has just returned from his daily search for any other survivors. No, I'm starting to think Rome killed or slayed them all. Perhaps they have simply scattered and are in hiding. Perhaps. He sits still, checking the sharpness of his bronze knife. He gives a few strokes with the whetstone. Aaron, you know your mother and I raised you to be able to take care of yourself. I never thought as my daughter it would be enough for you to cook and weave. I taught you to hunt, to track. But not to fight Romans. I hoped you would never need to go to war, but war came to us. Yes, and you should be trained in it. Satisfied with the sharpness of the blade, he turns and hands it held first to you. I accept. You want me to? Take it's yours now. Keep at your side always, so you'll never be without a blade. I shall teach you to defend yourself with it. Father, I'm ready to learn. I already know how to use it now. You shall tell me long. I'm ready to learn. Your father allows himself a small smile. Good. Your father clears a space away from the fire and takes a stance you have never seen before. Feel part leg spin, or you see him use before. I said never. Feel part leg spin, arms up slightly to shield his chest. Like this. Maybe can stand feeling the ease with which you can move in all directions. If someone comes at you from the front, strike down with your feet, hand to block, then up with the blade. He minds an attack in slow motion, and you strike hard in his forearm, knocking it down to clear a path to his throat. Good, again. You build speed and confidence as you practice, the blade growing into an extension over your arm. Now. He spurs you by decking low to the ground and coming up nearly behind you with the overhand strike. Knock his hand aside for the... But I don't know. Alright. He spins to me his attack, knocking his hand down with the powerful chop of your forearm, then follow with the blade to his throat. Hey. Oh, then, Aaron, if I were Roman, I would be dead. Exactly what I was going for. Chapter 5, I think. Red-handed. The evening Cassie is reading. You and Xana are dressing to leave for Cassie's villa. Xana comes out in a dress cut down to her navel. Oh. Well, she's trying to please people. Your Cassius won't be able to take his eyes off me. I mean, you look nice. Dress cleans Xana's figure and the short skirt reveals a long expanse of dark, slender leg. Well, don't think I'm sharing the name of my seamstress. Lena holds up a hand. The school life depends upon the reputation of all our courtesans. You must support each other tonight. She examines Xana critically, reaching for a cosmetic pot, just up the rogue of her cheeks. No one will be able to focus on poetry when I'm in the room. Lena turns her gaze on you using a fine feather brush to accentuate your eyes with a dusting of coal. You should wear something that distinguishes you from Xana. Well, she's going with revealing, so I'm gonna go with elegant. Yes, something classic, solid, patrician. Elena leaves the room and comes back with a dress of wine-colored silk overlaid with a layer of sheer Egyptian linen. We're a living muse to cast this poetry reading to impress the Roman nobleman and show up Xana. Nah. Oh, that looks really nice, though. I think I'll just wear this poetry reading after all, not a party. Change your mind, you could still change. Yes, let me wear something else for once. Bring up my closet. Bring up my closet. What else do we have? I guess I could wear that. What's this? Oh, that's probably what I'm already wearing. Yeah. What else? What else? Okay. I'll just wear this then. And I'm all done. It's your last chance. I'm good. Following out the bedchamber and into the school-age main room where Cyphus is waiting to accompany you and Xana to the reading. At Cassie's villa. Cassius greets you at the door. Cassius! Aaron and Xana politely steps into the background, or Cyphax politely steps in the background, a silent shadow watching as Xana throws herself at Cassius. Oh, Senator Cassius, I have been just beside myself waiting for the next time we'll see you again. She gives him the kiss of green, leaning much too far for, allowing the startled Cassius a look down the front of her dress. Yes, you are another Alina's girls, correct? He shoots you a helpless look, clearly trying to remember her name. Santa, I hope you don't mind that she's joining me tonight. Mind? How could he be anything but delighted to get two of us for the price of one? If you'll excuse us, Santa. Cassie tries to distract his arm for Santa, but she follows him. Are you leaving us so soon? Santa, you're trying too hard. Cassie's vitamin. Maybe you'll have better luck with Sir Cornelius. Yo! I gotta say that. Santa looks around the room, notices Cornelius and the other guests mingling further from the door. Well, if we are graced with two accomplished courtesans, perhaps she will each take a turn at reading to us. Santa shoulders her way in front of you with a winsome smile for Cassius. Well, be honored to recite first. I have been studying Apollonius a role since I was a little girl. Okay, well then go ahead and wow us. Perfect, why don't you begin? Santa bounces towards the front of the shrine, drawing all eyes to Cassie's sighs with relief, drawing you back into the other room to speak privately. Thank you, Aaron. I really was hoping to speak to you alone before you read. Of course, is something wrong? Cassie lowers his voice, but Becca sighs closer to clue him. I asked you here to help me recruit votes against Caesar. There are a lot of men who still straddle the line and need only a spark of motivation to finally take a stand. Cassius, of course I'll help. Why would I get involved in this? I'll help. If it will hurt Caesar, I will do all I can to sway your guests to your side. And you want Aaron to speak directly with the senators on this? Not directly, no, but the right words delivered by a beautiful woman may be enough to sway a man who is still undecided. There was a sudden commotion in the front room, and Cassius sticks his head out to see. And no! John Cassius see many of his guests cluster around a new arrival at the door. Who are you? Yes, it's a pleasure. Cornelius told me there will be a poetry recital, and I simply couldn't stay away. That's Senator Rufus Glacia. Wow. Tribune Rufus' father? Remember again the scar face of the young trembler who burnt your village, catching a flicker of his cruelty in the old man's narrow eyes. Cassius lowers his voice. Yes, he's one of Caesar's most vocal supporters. If he's here tonight, it's because he knows what I'm trying to do and means to stop me. He gives a type of gracious smile as Senator Glacia approaches. Cassius, I hope you don't mind that I decided to join you. Of course not. I know you always had an appreciation for the creative arts. Glacia moves past and stops to watch appreciatively as Xana stretches and warms up on the sitar. Cassius leans close to whisper in your ear. I will need your help now more than ever, Aaron. Cassius brushes a quick kiss across your knuckles, then a more lingering one on the curve of your jaw before disappearing into the crowd. How are we going to do this? Evening, Senator. Tonight I'll be reading from Catullus. Spare a lesbian's sweeper whom she keeps near to stroke at her bosom, to whom with delight she offers a restless finger, prodding for by its tiny wounds. What are you even saying? And should we move through the house to listen to the senator's whisper conversations? Just don't know, Cassius, you know I dislike Caesar personally, but I cannot take the risk of opposing him. If everyone who felt as you do just vote their conscience, we will have more than enough to defeat his supporters. If ever my fiery lady needs some distraction from passion, sweet pain, oh, that I could play with you myself. Little sparrow, you will free my thoughts from despair. Cinna continues to see Cassius leaves Cornelius to whisper to yet another toga-clad spirit. How many on your side, brother? Small pro Senator Cornelius drawing his gaze away from Cassie's plotting. I tried to hunt the other day, Domain. Alright, I didn't realize you were here tonight. Will you be gracing us with performance as well? Of course, is there a favorite poem you would have me read? Anything, as long as it's not political. I'm coming to suspect our host only invited me here out of kindness to my vote, not a person. Then tell me, will you vote against Caesar? Why did you come here? What would you prefer to talk about? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna say this. Yes, I'm sorry you couldn't come to me to my stay after the hump. We started to cultivate a new breed of grape there, brought from Ostia. And I spent listening to you could detect a break in his monologue and politely back away. And I believe we will avoid the watchful eyes of stupid evil peasants hungry to figure out how many kisses we have kissed. Seriously, what are you talking about? She's surprised you notice another woman walking away from the crowd. It's Sabina. You follow her into the other room. Sabina! I didn't expect to see you here tonight. Sabina startles at the sound of your voice, her head snapping towards you. Nor are you. I did not realize your husband's a senator. She looks through the doorway, clearly trying to place who you belong with. Her gaze settles curiously on Sci-Fi, who hovers quietly just outside the room. Had no husband. I'm here at Cassie's invitation as a Courtesan Alina Skule. Oh. She glances out the door at Senna, who has added a gyrating dance to her poetry recitation. I mean, I know she, but I didn't think... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give offense. I've never met Courtesan before. If it's like it is the most freedom a woman can have. Both must survive by pleasing men. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say this. Yes, it is a better life than most wives get in Rome. I mingle with the most powerful men without being beholden to any of them. I've not thought of it like that. I've never been before attending an event like this. Most men prefer to keep their courses separate from their wives. Is your husband here with you? No, he has yet to return, but I had a letter from him. He asked me to fill out what his reception might be in Rome. What will you tell him? I know content to judge what he thinks would be useful. I know these men not at all, and him scarcely better. Tell him the Senate still fears Caesar. He will face a reckoning. His only concern should be caring for you. What will give me reputation? I don't know what to say. I mean, I want to say the third one, but I'll go with this. If I were him, I would be thinking nothing but how to please you. Sabina flushes rosy as you take her hands to kiss each of her cheeks in greeting. I've been wondering since I left Lacosta when I might see you again. Hey. And I hope we shall find far more interesting things to talk about than your husband and my patrons. I've forgotten them already. Hear your name and look up to see Cassie approaching from the other room. Sabina, I lost track of you in the crowd. You met Aaron? Yeah, she was just telling me her purpose here. Excellent, then perhaps it's time for you to grace us with a poem. Josh out of the main room as Sabina stays outside, staring wistfully out the night sky. Pushing her in your waist and pulls you to a quick embrace as he whispers in your ear. Well, I preferred an evening alone, but I need your support tonight. Laying a hand on his cheek and smile, but roll your eyes when you hear Zenna. Yes, I just love Cthulhu's use of erotic imagery. Of course you do. Just something you wish me to recite? Whatever you think will help stoke the fires against Caesar. A composition of your own, perhaps? Across the room, take a place in front, looking out at the crowd. Senator Glacia greets you with the oily smile. Another performance? Cass has outdone himself. What will you be recited for us tonight? Cass has asked for an original composition. You compose as well, truly woman of great talent. They both smiled coldly, then his brow furrowed in quiet threat. Just you know better than to use that talent in service of a young man's foolish schemes against his elders. Oh my goodness. I mean, I want to speak from the heart. I kind of feel like the second one will give me reputation. I don't know. But then we're also trying to help Cassius, so You know what? I'm gonna see what speaking from the heart does. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Aware of the other eyes on you and Glacier, you show him your most guileless smile. Oh, for nothing but honest words truly spoken. Take care, girl. You don't want to make yourself a target. You step away from Sir Glacier, you're moving to the front of the shrine, drawing everyone's eye. You glance between Cassie's hopeful and expectant and Sir Glacier's threatening glower. Oh, like I want to help Cassius. I have to help Cassius. I just have to. I'm sorry. You take a breath, the strum your guitar to accompany yourself. The murmur of voices in the room dies down slightly as you begin. When tyrants rise, will you be first to stand to raise up arms and prudent? Wow. Will you hide in fear and doubt and shame? Will you let the tyrants force your name? Oh my goodness. The low murmur of voices gets louder and you see Cassius look satisfaction as more senators start gesturing angrily, unconsciously mimicking your cadence. Hey, got reputation. Thinks himself above the best families in Rome. Continue reciting, scoring Caesar, urging the men present to set themselves against him. As she finishes, Cassius comes over, face alight with inspiration. Aaron, you were magnificent. After that rain, no one will be able to look themselves in the glass if they don't take a stand. Hey, you're not the only one who has been thinking how to fire the people of Rome to resist. Suddenly breezes past you with a spiteful look. Very brave of you to read your own dabblings to such a sophisticated crowd. I would never choose anything but the classics. I must say I found it quite inspiring. Oh, Cassius, don't embarrass me. I can't help but being such an inspiration. Girl. Yo. Gotta... I'm gonna say this. He stared down and challenging her to keep pretend Cassius talking about her. She turns away with a frown. Yes, the poetry. Indeed, and not everyone could compose their own. Although your recitation was quite nice, Xanath. I keep forgetting her name. Senator Glass certainly appreciate it. He told me I'm a priceless flower. Mason, tonight's readings bring out the poetry even Senator Glassy. He's hardly seen the type. Senator stalks her and across from you see her silent up to Senator Glacier. She is quite direct. Don't tell her that. She thinks she's being subtle and sophisticated. Cassie gives a surprised laugh. I truly was impressed with your gift for verse, Aaron. I actually have some composition of my own that I would love to share with you. Oh? Perhaps we could go outside and I can read them to you. Nope. Before you can respond, you notice Glacier and Xander disappearing through the rear door. She's draped over his arm and he nuzzles her neck as they walk. In the shadow of clothing near the door, another senator is wrapped in the arms of a handsome young body slave. Behind you, Cypher's friends pulls you aside to whisper to you. I would not recommend you going accompany Aaron. At this sort of formal gathering, there is little except my presence, the tutor man from Parbury. Have no fear of being alone with Cassius. There is little he could ask me that I would not willingly give. If you do wish to go alone, perhaps I could first show you a way to defend yourself. I would feel better to know that you are safe even when I cannot have you in my sight. Yes, St. Sabina and Stanley following at the villa's front door. She's pacing, looking very comfortable. You cross to join her. Are you alright? My litter hasn't arrived yet, and she looks nervously at Santa, rubbing herself against Senator Glacier. I'm feeling like the time has passed for me to return home. Unlock one or all of these exclusive scenes with Cassie, Cyphers, or Sabine to spend private time with them and improve your relationship. Wow. Wow, so you could go with like all of them. Banana. You know several Cassius guests clamoring for another reading and smile at Cassius. It seems your guests are demanding a read another. As you walk back to the podium, you pass Senator Glacier talking to Cornelius. Cyphers puts a hand on your shoulder to hold you back. You turn away, pretend not to listen. Have my house back soon enough. Has your son been living on your estate this whole time? You bow your head to hide your excitement. Tribune Rufus is on his father's estate. Cyphers nods and murmurs in your ear. That's only a few houses away. I could show you to it. Oh, I can't get enough for him. But I can't wait until he does his next tour's Tribune. Ha! I know the feeling. He leaves tomorrow morning for a 3-year posting in Africa. As the two singers meander away, your eyes meet soft as an alarm. Tomorrow morning, that means if you want to get to him, we have to go there. Tonight. I'm not playing this. It's been several days since your last fight before our audience, and the cuts and bruises are mostly healed. Attack! Hurrah! You're running drills with the other fighters from Labius Ludus. You and your other opponent clash swords Gladius and on Gladius in a violent rhythm. Counter! Flavius cracks wood to accent his command. Attack from the side away from. Shoot! At Flavius' command, you launch to the side, recovering your balance quickly to pivot around a strike under your opponent's reach. Gladius whistling towards the rib cage. Ah! Yield! Yes, yield! I yield! Flavius clasped twice in a pair of sweating men breaking apart, standing at attention. Break forward. I want to see you back here as soon as you had a drink and a piss. The men grumble as they fall out of the arena. As usual, you stay to the back of the group, but stop as you hear Flavius call your name. Vicious, stay. Your attention has grown. They're starting to call you the Unconquered King. I care nothing for what they call me. The only name that matters to me is Kaitlyn. Made me some good coin out here. The true money lies in Rome. Are you ready to go to Rome, barbarian? I cannot wait to take on Rome's best. I'm grateful for the opportunity. Don't care. All Italy is Rome to me. I'll just say this. Flavius curls his lip, not fooled by your submissive attitude. I know you, barbarian. You've never been grateful for anything in your life. I just say I appreciate. Flavius walks around you, examining your skin, your wounds, your armor. You better not cause me trouble in the city, Gaul. I have a reputation to remain. Reputation is built on the blood of better men. Flavius slightly flicks his whip against your bare leg, daring you to break composure and strike out. Dude, you better calm down. My reputation is built in the ring like yours could be if you obey. Other gladiators begin to spill back into the ring. Flavius steps back. Again, fighting stance. Get into position, turning your shoulder and hip towards your opponent. You clash weapons in a repetitive drill, but you speak softly to avoid being hurt over this fighting. You hear anything about us going to Rome? The other gladiator misses a beat and you cover for him, and helping him not to draw Flavius' eye. I hear he's just taking 3 of us. Do you think I have a chance? Grappling! You all lay your weapons aside and take a wide leg stance, hands locked on each other's shoulders. You want to go to Rome? I used to live there, ended up here through some bad decisions, but I've a lover I left behind. He told me he went, oh, cutie. I would do what I can to make sure you're chosen then. The glare smiles, so you carefully adjust as you feel him shift his weight to throw you off balance. I'm Etho. I don't know how to say your name, bro. And Rome, did you ever hear of a man named Legate Aquila? I was hoping I could find him there. I'm gonna give him a nickname. I can't think of anything. Euphemios? I don't know. She was trying to throw you and you shift easily with his movement, keeping your weight center over your knees. Never heard of him. Who is he to you? The gate cool is no important man who murdered my people. Yep. Basically. You're talking about Roman Legate. Whatever he did to you, better just live with it. What? You take your fury at Aquila and direct into a hip throw, shoving Euphemios off balance, then throwing him face down to the dirt. Never! When you look up, Flavius is watching you with narrow eyes. Now playing as Aaron. Honestly, when will we get to play as a brother? Later after the poetry reading. You and Cyphers have left Cass's villa and are making your way to Senator Glacius' estate. If I don't get to the troopman tonight, I may never have a chance at him. Cyphers nods cautiously at the eagerness of your voice, or in your voice. Confronting Senator's son is in his own home is hardly less dangerous than attacking a lioness. Then you need a plan. At least tomorrow there's hardly time to plan. At least come up with the reason to be there. It won't work to try to get in by force. Trying to shimmer silk and veil over your face, you channel your best sounding expression and open the door at Ruth's estate. A servant answers the door looking surprised to see you. Yes? Greetings, my name is Livilla. I was supposed to meet the senator's son here. I know it's his last night to have a real Roman girl before he goes to his new posting. He didn't mention anything to me about expecting company. Well, Rufus wanted to keep me secret. I'm actually surprised from a friend. Dang it. Shoot, what's more convincing? Rufus wanted to keep me a secret? I mean, it might work. I'm actually surprised from a friend, but then she might be all like, who's the friend? I'm gonna say this. He didn't want his father knowing what he's spending his inheritance on, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. No, the senator definitely won't approve. A. He starts to close the door, but you stick your foot in to keep it open. The fees aren't even paid. Do you want to answer for it when my client doesn't get his money's worth? After a moment, the server steps back and nods. She gestures down a long hallway to the left. His room is at the end of the hall. She closes the door behind you as you and Cyphus enter, walking cat-footed down the long hallway. That was the easy part. It's getting out that would be the challenge. You nod and noisily open the door to Rufus' bedchamber, slip inside. I'll find a back exit. We'll need to get away before Glasses come home. Oh. Whoa, Rufus. Why am I feeling flustered? I was expecting him. Anyways. Hello, Rufus. Have you come to meet your demise? Who's that? Who's there? Tripping sits bolt upright in bed as you slide through the darkness towards him. You lower your voice to a prayer as you drop the veil and run your hand suggestively down the front of your bodice. I don't think we need names, do we? Rufus looks impressed by your performance. Hold on, I remember you're Lena's new girl. They're right about you being the most beautiful woman in Rome. I'm a gift from your commander. Well then, come here. Oh my goodness. Ah, ah, ah. He takes your hand trying to pull you to him, but you delicately twist away, ducking your neck to let your hair brush his arm instead. Well, I heard we have all night. You hold Rufus' attention as you slowly shrug first one shoulder, then the other out of your oh, bearing the skin of your collarbone, you hear him you can practically hear him pant all night. Lie back. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Whew. He lies back in the bed, smiling broadly. You can feel the knife in the shift on your thigh, and Lacosta's place and tucked between your breasts. What now? Yeah, what now? Stop. Offer him poison wine, time up and interrogate him. Wait, what are we here for again? I honestly forgot. I kind of want to tie him up. Let's see. Gritting your teeth against your disgust, you smile at Rufus and lean over to straddle him as you take a lift the cuff from the end of the bed. Put your hands up. Rufus looks confused for a moment, and you run the backs of your nails up his arm, stretching it over his head. He catches on to raise the other, and you use the cloth to tie them securely. Oh, you like to be in command, do you? Always. You lean over him, letting your hair brush his bare chest. Then you sit up, running a hand down your own chest, up your leg, enticing him. Whew, and coming up with your knife in your hand. What happened to slaves you took from the Katuni? What? He struggles against the binding, but you're not host. You sit up on his knees to pin them. Who are you? The slaves. Do any of them still survive? I remember you. You're that little Gallic beast who come and pretending to be a woman now, are you? Where are they? Tell me. Sparing him? I mean, I feel like this might come back at us if we spare him. What do I say? Way too nice. You know what? I'll say this, which is more than you deserve. I think I'm a grovel too. You are more concerned to me than I scraped off my heels the day I returned from Gaul. Where are my tribesmen? Where are your tribesmen? Your tribesmen are a coin in my pocket long spent. Who did you sell them to? Do you keep track of every stray lamb you bring to market? They're long gone, as you will be. With the sun rich, he jerks one hand for dang it, ever binding and lunges for the sword lying beside his arm on the floor. I'll kill you. Now if I kill you first. You bring up your knife to fend off his attack beat, and he runs blindly into the blade. He stumbles backward, dropping his gladius, one hand clutching the hand of the knife, now sticking from his chest. Ooh! He drops heavily to the floor, leaving you staring in shock as the blood pools around him. After a moment, you recover, pulling out the knife and wiping it clean on the bedsheet. You open the door. Cyphus is waiting for you. He takes in the seat behind you with a single worried glance. There's a back door just down the hall. Hurry. But before you can move, heavy footsteps sound and the large silhouette blocks the hallway. Uh-oh. Now! Your frozen shock as Senator Glacia looks past you as Son's body sprawled across the floor. Jupiter Almighty! You stare up at him, trapped. There's nowhere to flee. Welp. Next time on Courtesan will caught red-handed in your first act of vengeance. Can you find Alex to help you escape Roman justice, or will you pay the ultimate price? Do you have to ask? So, anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of A Courtesan Abroad. So, see you then. Bye-bye.